Welcome to NHL 26 Be a Pro.
We have to beat this team and show them that once again, we are the powerhouse. We are the dominant factor. Let's go get them. This is a rivalry game. We don't like them, they don't like us.
All right, NHL 26 Be a Pro is finally here. Let's build our player. Now, the plan for this video is to give you 1 hour of your Be a Pro experience, or at least close to. If you want to see more Be a Pro in the future, first of all, don't forget to subscribe so that way if I do post more videos, you're not going to miss any of them regarding NHL 26. And the best way to let me know if you guys want to see some more Be a Pro here on the channel is by leaving a like on this video. With this being my first video of NHL 26, we're going to set a like goal of 700 likes. If we get there, there will be another episode of Be a Pro for you this weekend. Let's go with my first name here. We'll go Jesse. Last name, of course, we're just going to put Thrash. And what's cool is that they've actually put Thrash into the game. So now the play-by-play name will say Thrash. For my World Junior nationality, let's go somewhere different. Let's go Finland, somewhere I've never played before. And of course, for my jersey number, we're going all the way up to number 94. All right, let's see what's next. So we can either start in the CHL's Memorial Cup, where we're going to go from the World Juniors to the Memorial Cup to the NHL Draft. Or we can start in Europe and play in the World Juniors, then go to the Champions Hockey League playoffs, and then go to the draft. Now, the last time I did a Be a Pro series here on the channel, we were in the Memorial Cup for the Windsor Spitfires. Let's change it up this year. We're going to start in Europe. And I think we're going to go with the Belfast Giants out of Ireland. Really just trying to change it up here. So we're playing in Ireland, but we're representing Finland in the World Juniors. Let's start this career.
With everyone here, why don't we get started? You're up first.
This is a pretty incredible opportunity for you. World Juniors, representing your country, going into the semifinals, elimination game. How are you feeling?
So we have influential or we have confident for our different responses, and each one is actually going to do something different. So for influential, I'm here to elevate my teammates and make a real impact. I want to seize this opportunity. Or you can go with the confidence trait. I'm excited to prove myself. I'm going to give it all and show I belong at this level. I'm going to go with the influential trait for this one.
And now let's go over here. Go ahead.
We know how much coaches prize versatility. What positions are you best suited to playing?
And then for this, you're going to pick your position or positions. If you want to go down the middle, you can pick center. If you want to pick a secondary position, you absolutely can. And that goes for defense as well. For me, I'm going to go on the right wing with my secondary position as a center.
You're a young player, but for anyone who's never had a chance to watch you play before, how would you describe your play style?
So you're going to pick your play style, and in the top right, it will explain exactly what that is. We have sniper, playmaker, power forward, two-way forward, grinder, and enforcer as all of your options. Me personally, I'm going to go with playmaker.
When you think about what got you here as a forward, what's your primary skill set?
So we can either get a +2 to our passing and offensive awareness, or a +2 to our puck control and hand-eye. You can actually see what the ratings are going to be in the top right corner here. So our passing goes up by 2, it goes up to 77, and our offensive awareness goes up to 83. Or we can have our puck control go to 76, and our hand-eye go to 77. Let's go with the passing.
Every NHL skater has their meal ticket, but what are some of your secondary skills?
So we can actually bump that passing up by 2 yet again, and then get a +2 to our agility, or we can go with endurance and speed. And for this one, I'm definitely taking the speed, making our speed now 83.
What would you say is the X factor that you bring to this team?
2 different options for your X Factor here. We have Tape to Tape, and we have Send It. It doesn't matter which one I take, they both unlock the ability to automatically saucer pass. I think I'm going to go with Send It, so that way it gives my teammates a boost of acceleration.
And that brings our Q&A period to an end. Thanks for participating.
And then you get a little chart of everything that happened in the press conference. You can see what went up, and if the press conference goes badly, what went down, and any changes you might see here with your traits, playstyle, whatever.
I'm your agent, here to guide you through the Be a Pro experience. Let's dive into your new hub. On the left, you'll notice a familiar menu list. This is your go-to for easy navigation, allowing you to play or simulate games, upgrade your player, and dive into stats, records, and team information. Everything you need is at your fingertips. Now shifting to the center, you'll find the headlines section. This is where your achievements shine, and you'll get updates about upcoming games. Think of it as your personal news feed to keep you informed and motivated. Moving down to the bottom left, we have the Challenges widget. This handy tool displays your current objectives and their progress. Keep an eye on this to ensure you're always on track. Over on the right, you'll see the widget panel. This is packed with key information essential for your success. First, your form score. This is crucial for boosting your draft rank and climbing the lineup. It's a measure of your growth and potential. Next, we have activities. Here you can track your brand, management, and teammate likability levels along with your health, skill training, and X-Factor training. These aspects can deteriorate over time, but using your energy wisely can boost these meters and provide valuable perks. Don't forget about coach feedback and line score. This section shows your current performance grades according to the coach and indicates which lines you're on. It's your performance report card in real time. Then there's the X-Factor abilities. This is where you unlock, equip, and level up special abilities to enhance your in-game performance. Mastering these abilities can set you apart from the competition. Finally, we have salary perks. Track your available funds here to manage both mandatory and optional costs. These choices will impact your attributes. The good news is, perks renew over time as you progress through the mode. So stay focused on these elements to truly make your mark. Are you ready to shine? Let's get started.
All right, we'll take a look through the menus in a little bit, but let's hop into our first game.
Hey, it's Macklin Celebrini calling. Our agent gave me your number. I know you're excited about the semifinals at the World Juniors, and you should be. This is going to be one of the most fun games of your career, and you should enjoy it. There's going to be lots of scouts out there, and they'll be watching you, seeing how you do, so just show them how you play the game. Good luck and have fun.
Macklin, dear God, buddy. Holy. All right, so we can pick either swagger, humble, or influential here, and each one is going to give us a different challenge for the game. If we pick swagger, we need to win the game and get 2 points. If we pick humble, we need to win the game and maintain a 75 form score. And if we take influential, we need to win the game and maintain a 70 form score. Now, if you pick swagger, it will also influence your brand likability. And if you take humble, it'll influence your teammate likability. Let's go with the humble route here and up that teammate likability. So now we have a list of our challenges: win the next game, maintain a 75 form score, and there is the conversation results. We got in the middle of the screen there, late addition, Jesse Thrash debuts for finish in the semifinal. Now we're gonna hop into our game, and I hope you guys don't mind, but I am just gonna do the quick 5-minute periods so I can show as much as I can in 1 hour as possible. And for this, we are going to be playing on All-Star, because that's what the AI is typically set to for all online gameplay, which is what I typically play. All right, here we go. I'm just going to immediately sim to our first shift ever here at the World Juniors. Let's take a look, as we are going to be heading into a game tied at 0. It looks like I'm going to be taking our face-off for whatever reason, although I did say I was primarily a winger, and of course I do lose that face-off. Love that. Good steal by Vicinen, and I'm not going to get any of these names right. I'm sorry. I'll learn as we go, and here we go. First ever play with the puck. Anyone with me? Yes! Oh my God, he missed the net. What a great start that would have been. Goalie, what are we doing? Why are we tossing that puck out? What on earth? That was a pretty entertaining first shift, honestly. Tendy just plays the puck, and I didn't call for it. I did not call for that pass. I'm telling you right now. Looks like we're still on the ice here. I'm going to push to try and win ourselves our first ever face-off, so let's do that here. And it doesn't work out. Wonderful. Love that. There's a good block, and there we go. We're going to get that puck out. We are under full pressure, unfortunately. Let's get that puck back. Send it through, or not. Oh my God, a great save by the Tendy. Tried to pass it a little bit earlier, but it didn't go through for me. That's going to do it for our first ever shift, but I think it was successful. Now we got to try to get on the board. Let's sim to our next shift. Shots are right now 4-1 for Sweden. And as we take the ice for the second time, we're going to be going to the power play. All right, we got to win this face-off. Shots are 7-1 Sweden right now. We win the draw. Let's go. There's a shot saved by the Tendy. Get in there on ASP. And that puck does get flipped out. Damn. All right, we got the puck. Let's bring it into the zone. Let's get some offensive pressure going here. Little move here. Try and create some space. Get it down low. That goes to Vesterainen. I did not say the name right. I'm so sorry in advance. Get that puck. Go back down low. Player's about to come out of the box. He's not able to stuff that one home. Let's get back up there. Bad pass. That was a bad pass. I'm sorry. We got it back. There's a shot. That one's blocked. Come on, guys. Let's go. Not a lot happening here. That power play goes by. Let's get off the ice. Our overall target is a B-, and so far, we have not hit that on any of the tiers. And things are not going so hot. I'm not going to lie to you. Moving on to our next shift. The score is still 0-0, and we're back on the power play. Let's make this one count. Gonna do the exact same thing I did last time to try and win this faceoff. It does work again. There's a setup. We have full pressure as well here. ASP in the corner, and this time I'm still not able to stop him. I thought I got a stick in there. All right, here we go. We're coming in. I have the puck. Little move. We're right in the slot. Scores!
This is just a great move, James. You want to sell the deke and pull the goaltender to the bottom of the net, and then guess what? You go up high and finish it off.
Goalie was definitely screened by his own team there as we snipe one on the power play. Nice little replay angle here too, and yeah, the goalie's not seeing anything there as we pick the corner. And there is our first ever goal at the World Juniors. Little reaction from the coach here as well. That's kind of cool. And it looks like we're still on the ice after scoring that goal. We have a 1-0 lead. Let's see if we can do it again. We're with ya. We're with ya. We have it. Oh my, missed the net there on the shot. Maybe I should be a sniper. Dang, man. Creating plays and scoring goals. All right, and according to the feedback after that shift, we're now at an overall of a C+. So we got to do a little bit more here. Team play's not looking great. However, our offense is looking very solid. On to the next shift. Will we see the ice before the end of the first period? No, but we will be going back to the power play yet again. Now, we're not going to be starting the power play here in the second period, so let's go ahead and sim to our next shift. Still on the power play, 30 seconds to go. As we take the ice for the face-off, we're going to go straight back here, and unfortunately, we do not win it, but we get possession anyways. Shot there, saved by the Tendy, as we do get full pressure here. And I'm not able to pick up that short pass, and that puck is cleared. Dang. Good steal. There we go. Let's go the other way. Vesterainen, back to me. Back over the Heinonen, and I want to save there again. The goalie's outstanding. We're playing on All-Star, and so far the goalies are playing exactly like they should. Our overall is now a B-. We're exactly on target where we should be, but we want to keep bumping that up. Simming to our next shift, let's see what's going on here, and we are once again on the power play. Sweden, what are we doing? Power play after power play. Here's a chance, and that one goes wide. I don't know if that hit the post, and now it's going to be cleared. I am dead tired out there, have no energy whatsoever, but we're still going here on the power play. Nice little pass, but the defense makes a good play. Pass is blocked out of the zone, but unfortunately they are going to make a clear. Absolutely nothing happening on that power play for us. As we move on to our next shift, we're actually going to be shorthanded for the first time here. I am playing on the wing, not taking the face-off here, which is kind of nice. We win the draw, and let's just clear that puck. You want to take it out? Let's take it out. Whatever, let's go shorthanded. Whatever, that's fine. Not able to get there. That's fine. I have it. Shoot! Off the side of the net. Just barely missing the bottom corner. We're still shorthanded here. Just going to throw it on goal. Throw it into the corner. Kill some more time. All right. Here they go the other way. It's a 2-on-1, and I'm playing defense. This isn't good. And that's a horrible D play by me. And a great poke. Let's go. Tie him up. Let's clear this puck. You know what? Let's go for a little skate. He's going to dump it in. I'm going to crush this guy into the boards here. Good hit. That frees up the puck, and I'm not able to pick it up, unfortunately. Defensively, I feel like that went pretty well. And according to the coach feedback, he agrees as everything is now into the Bs. One more sim leads us into the third period, and we have that 1-goal lead. I'm the only one to score so far, even though I'm a playmaker. The goalies have been outstanding. Your stats after 2, pretty even. Let's bring this one home. And just like that, we're starting the third period because of our play. That is what we want to see. Let's win this face-off with a little push. Never mind. And let's start getting some offense going.
5 minutes later.
And even though we started the period on the ice, nothing really happened. That didn't go great. Let's sim and see if our next shift is going to be any better. We still have that 1-0 lead. Little tie-up here. No, not going to work. Man, they know. Can't win a face-off, but we do have a 2-on-1 developing here. And here we go. I'm in. Send it back through. Off the post. No. The first assist will not happen here in the World Juniors. as unfortunately that post gets the better of us. Good save there by the Tendy, and we are going to cover that puck. Still up by 1 with 11:55 to play. Golden opportunity there for our teammate to score. Our overall target is a B-, and everything's a B right now except for team play, which is a B-. So it's looking good so far. A little bit under 10 minutes to play here as we sim to our next shift. We are going to be shorthanded with 4:05 to play. And that's a great pass as I come off the bench. All right, let's see if we can cut in. And unfortunately, that D play was sick. Oh, dear God, that poke. There's Eklund. Oh my God, what was that? What? A little pass here from Eklund into the middle of the ice, and Svenberg just jumps for it. If this went in, that would have been the craziest goal of all time, but the Tendy makes a great save. It looks like we're going to get another replay here. That was sick. Absolutely sick. 3:29 to play. We're still shorthanded. The coach trusts us out here on the ice. Let's see if we can clear that puck. And we do exactly that with a little dump. Love that. Should get a little bit of bonus points there for team play. Let's run him over. Big hit! He loses the stick and that puck is cleared. What a play. Apparently, we're going to be known for using the body as well. What a hit. Less than 3 to play, and we have Bs across the board. Let's sim and see what happens. Will we walk away with a victory here? We do. 1-0. Now, for the first game, of course, is not this huge celebration or anything. This isn't the gold medal game, so when we get into the next one, if we win, we'll watch everything with commentary on. And just like that, we win, and we're moving on to the gold medal game. When we head into the final screen here, we got the win game challenge finished, and we maintained a 75, actually getting a 100 form score. Sweet. We gained 819 followers after that game. And at the top there, you can see your legacy meter. As you progress your career, your stats, wins, and achievements will contribute towards your legacy. See how you progress game to game here. Underneath that is your player growth. So we had a B overall in that game. Our final multiplier went up by 1.5. Here you will see your modifiers from how you perform in game and how they impact your abilities. Keep a close eye on these as they will update game to game. Oh, Macklin wants to talk again.
Hey, I watched the game yesterday. Congrats on the big win. Now it's important to focus on your health and recovery to make sure you can play at a high level in the next game. Good luck.
I'm not gonna lie, he actually sounded better there than the first one. If we take the swagger option, legacy likability and brand likability will go up. If we take the humble option, legacy likability and teammate likability will go up. If we take the confident option, which is actually locked to us right now, legacy likability and health will go up. Because we didn't take the confident option at the beginning of this Be a Pro, we're not able to take it in this conversation. Do we go with brand likability or teammate likability? We did already do teammate 1, so let's go with the brand likability. And now we have a new screen here for our energy. So every week your energy will reset and you will be able to spend it on the categories of your choice. On this list, you will see things you as a player must grow or maintain. Spending energy will help you grow in these categories faster. Keep an eye on the cost of each category, as well as the level. Rewards are tied to each level, so moving up or down a level will result in losing earned rewards. Replenish energy. If you run out of energy for a week, you can trade in health for energy points. Remember, doing so puts you at a higher risk of injuries when you play. In the top right corner, you can see we have 6 energy to spend, and right now we're fatigued after playing that game, so we should probably spend some energy so that way we get our health up. We spent 1 energy, that moved us up into the tired tier. Let's spend 1 more and get us into the active tier. Well, we still have 4 energy to spend, so let's move around and see what else there is. We can spend it on brand likability, which is going to gain social media followers and money, but our management likability will go down. We can spend it on management likability, and our penalty kill line score will go up, our extra attacker score will go up, but our brand likability will go down. We can spend it on our teammate likability, where our passing and offensive awareness will go up, but our brand likability will go down. We can spend 2 energy on training in order to acquire trait points, or we can spend 2 energy on training in order to acquire ability points. Let's upgrade our traits. We're gonna go ahead and spend 2 energy here, and let's work on our passing and offensive awareness. The brand might go down a little bit, but that's okay, because we're also going to spend 1 on brand to balance that out. Game winner. Thrash eliminates Sweden in 1-0 win. All right, I'm going to explore the menus a little bit just to see what there is. So of course, on this screen, we have Advanced Day, Sim to Next Chapter, and your activities. This is your activity screen, the one where you're spending your energy. Under My Player, we have X Factors, Traits, Coach Feedback, Milestone Tracker, and Weekly Growth. If we're able to unlock more X Factors, we can actually have up to 3 X Factors at a time. Unfortunately, we don't have anything unlocked at the moment, but we'll get there eventually. As for your trait points, your collected trait points will show here. Trait points will be collected from conversations, achieving challenges, and even endorsements. Here you can see your different skill groups for shooting, puck skills, senses, skating, physical, defense, and dialogue. And on the right is your information panel. Some traits will provide more benefits than others, so choose your path wisely. Unfortunately, at the moment, we are unable to unlock any of the traits either, but once again, we'll get there. Now, each trait is going to do something a little bit different, so your powerful shot, your slap shot power will go up a bit. If you get precision passing, your hand-eye will go up a bit. For hyper focus, you can upgrade your offensive awareness, your poise, or your discipline. For skating, of course, it's going to be your acceleration, your agility, your balance, etc. Fitness enthusiast will be your durability and your strength. Fury is your aggressiveness, body checking, and fighting. Own the Dot is specifically going to be for your face-offs. Defensive wizard is for defensive awareness, shot blocking, and stick checking. And then your dialogue. So we have influential unlocked, and we have importance on one side and influence on the other. Confident is the one that we did not go with, and that is only a one-tiered path, it looks like. Here's a look at the coach feedback screen where you can see what the coach wants you to improve on and how you've been doing. A look at your milestone tracker, which unfortunately, of course, we don't really have anything in here anywhere, but we're not in the NHL yet. And then your weekly growth is just going to show you exactly what you've been up to throughout this week. Under stats, we have the box scores, record book, and we can view our lines. Taking a look at the box score shows that Czechia actually beat Team USA, and we beat Sweden, so it looks like it's going to be Finland and Czechia in the finals. Now, as for the record books, we can actually take a look at all the different records and whatnot. I know this isn't exactly new, but still really cool to see. Gives you an idea of what you're trying to strive for here in your Be a Pro, and that goes for your career, a single season, rookie, or even a single game. All right, with that out of the way, let's move on to our next game.
Congratulations on the win! You've made it to the gold medal game at the World Junior Tournament. This is a huge deal. It's your chance to shine on a global stage. Your form score here will set the tone for your draft ranking. Even though you'll have more opportunities to improve your draft stock with your own team, this tournament is your first impression for the hockey world. So keep your focus, give it your all, and let's make this moment count.
All right, let's take a look at our new challenges. So, for Swagger, we need to win the World Juniors, which is win the game and get 1 point. That's going to affect our brand likability. If we take the humble route, we need to win the game and maintain a 75 form score, and that's going to affect our teammate likability. If we go influential, all we need to do is win the game, and that's not going to affect how anyone feels about you. Just for the sake of the Be a Pro, let's use that one there. So all we're going to be looking to do is win the World Juniors. Gold Quest. And because we're from Finland, let's say Yessi instead of Jesse. It's pronounced Jesse over here, but we'll say Yessi just for the sake of it. So Yessi Thrash previews Finnish Czechia gold match. Let's hop into that gold medal game. And once again, we are not starting on the first line. Let's sim that first shift against Czechia, as it's going to be 0-0 as we head onto the ice for the first time. All right, we got it. Let's go back up top. There's a shot saved by Cavan, not sure. I really want to make that first assist happen here in this game. I'm a playmaker after all. A good face-off win there. We got full pressure. There's a shot saved by the Tendy. Let's get in there. We got to keep that puck in, guys. What are we doing? Why are we backing up so much? Here comes Cause the other way. Sitting in the middle. There's a shot and a great block by the D-man. Let's bump that puck up. Great pass up to whoever that was, but he loses the puck. We steal it. We get it to Heinonen. What a save! Come on, we're out in front. Oh, great poke by the goalie. Man, the goalies are so active in this. Toey, send it through. What a save again. 4-2 are the shots. We're doing well on that so far, but we can't find the back of the net. That's going to do it for this shift. Feel like that was pretty strong. Not able to find the back of the net, but we made a couple of good plays. Moving on to our second shift here. We are going on the power play. Still tied at 0. Oh, here we go. Send it through. Oh my. Again, sendability, hoping to get that one through, hoping to force it. It doesn't happen. The puck is cleared again, but we make a nice steal. Here we go. Bring it back in. We get bumped, but Sione hits it, gets it, and unfortunately, the puck is covered. And again, I'm very sorry for the pronunciation of the names. So far, our overall is a D+. Not looking good. On to the next shift we go. No power play this time. It's a miracle. 29 seconds to play. 4 seconds. We can pick up that puck, but unfortunately we can't break into the zone, and that'll do it for your first period. Here's a look at the stats after 1. It's pretty damn even. We got to start throwing that body a little bit more. On to the second. Our first shift comes about a minute into the period. We win the face-off. Let's go. And I walked right by the puck. Okay, good job. Good job. Let's get back. Good save by the Tendy. Let's turn it around here. Let's go. Yep, I'm with you. I'm in the middle. Come on. Send it. What are we doing? There's a shot off the post. That could have been our second goal of the tournament, but we do not capitalize. There we go. We picked that off. And unfortunately, we're completely out of energy. Let's get off the ice here, but another okay shift, I suppose. We're up to a C-. Not a lot happening, but we're going back on the power play with 7 to play in the second. Into the slot. There's a shot. Kavan with another great save. I feel like it's a lot harder to score this year. Let's go straight back here, win the faceoff. Yep, there we go. There's a D1T, and it's saved, and unfortunately, we can't get to the rebound there. The puck is cleared once again. There we go. Maybe we can get something started here. Do you want me to throw it back? I'm dead tired. Let's get off the ice. We're up to a C. Defense is looking good, but we cannot get on the board. And that's going to do it for your second period. Through 5 periods of Be a Pro so far, there's been 1 goal. Your stats after 2, a dead even game. Are we going to get the golden goal? All right, let's hop on the ice here. Let's get started. We need to get on the board. We need the lead. That's a terrible pass, my dude. Playing defense, coming back. Oh, no. That gets through. Big save by the Tendy. Hit him. Yep, great hit. No penalty taken. And we go the other way. Oh, here we go. Send that up over to Mietnin. 2-on-2. I'm in the middle. I have it. Shot. Save. Rebound. Oh my god, another big save. Cannot find the back of the net. We're now up to a C overall, but that is not good enough. As we sim to our next shift, we're on a 5-on-3 power play. This has to be it. Face-off win. And he's going to lose it to Jiricek. Oh, boy. A long 5-on-3. This has to be where we get that goal. Come on. 2-on-1 developing. And he loses it to the poke. Oh, man. Another great save there. 8:12 to go. 1 minute to play here on the 5-on-3. I'm dead tired, but we're still making plays. What a save. It's impossible to score. Simming to our next shift brings us all the way down to the 1 minute mark, and we're shorthanded. Oh no. We get on the ice, and it's in! No! Oh my goodness. 1 minute to play. We hop on the ice, and Czechia scores. Oh no. Well, we have less than a minute to try and get on the board to tie this game. We win the face-off. Let's get it into the zone. Let's make something happen. There's a pass. All right, we're getting set up here. There's a shot saved by the goalie. It's behind the net. We pull our Tendy. I'm out there. I have the puck. Send it out in front. It is blocked. It's stolen by Mietnin. There's a shot. It's blocked. Chaos in front of the net. There's a shot. Saved by the Tendy. Mietnin with it. We have full pressure, but the puck's going to get cleared. No. No, no, no. Get on him. Don't let him shoot. And it's in. An empty netter seals our fate. Still on the ice, but haven't been able to make anything happen. We're going to be a -2 in this game as we've been on the ice for 2 goals against. Unfortunately, we definitely are not winning this gold medal. Okay, all right. The team's given up. Let's get to the ceremony.
And it really is the childhood dream, James. And for many of these young athletes, it's the greatest game that they've ever played in and maybe will ever play in. So you have to savor the moment. I expect them to stay on the ice for a very long time. They want to celebrate with their family and their friends who've helped them get there. But man, what a moment in such a tough tournament.
And as these World Juniors come to an end with this handshake, all sorts of emotion.
Yeah, so much. I mean, arguably the greatest game and the biggest one that they'll ever play in. And it's so tough when you lose, but they show respect for their opponent and they go through the line as difficult as it is.
Now it's time to drink in the celebration. Cheryl, they're champions.
They're champions and they get to hoist the trophy, and that is the dream, right, James? It's the moment you think of when you close your eyes before a big game. You want to be the one to hoist it because you're victorious. It's an unbelievable feeling.
This incredibly proud group of teammates coming together for this championship moment, and they're showing it off.
No, they're showing it off as they should. I mean, it's grueling to be able to win a championship trophy. You know the process that goes into it, and you can see how ecstatic they are. I mean, they're so excited. This is the moment they've been waiting for.
And as the celebration winds down on the ice, they're going to get together for the team photo.
Well, it simplifies one thing. They are champions, James, and they capture the moment, and it's the raw moment, one that will live with them forever.
Love it.
I really didn't see it going down like that. I guess we'll see what's next. Form score drops a ton. Our followers went up, so that's good.
Tough loss at the World Juniors in the gold medal game, and it's okay to take time to reflect on that. But then we're marching forward. We're chasing other trophies, and we have a lot more opportunities to impress scouts. All their eyes are going to be on you, so the work starts now.
All right, now are we going to focus on our brand likability or our teammate likability? Unfortunately, confidence is locked. So no matter what, our legacy likability going down by 30, and no matter what, teammate or brand going down by a little bit here, I think we're going to go with brand. I would prefer to keep the teammate likability as high as possible. And right now, our draft ranking is 30th. We fail the challenge. We're getting booed in the background. You can see the disappointment on the player. Gold denied. Thrash quiet in 3-0 loss to Czechia. Well, that sucks. From here, we're going to just advance a couple days, see what happens, see what comes up. We have our BeAPro weekly performance coming up here. And now we have our Champions debut as we prep for the Champions League semifinal matchup against Frölunda. We have 5 energy points to spend, and we are quite tired, so it's time to boost that up quite a bit to make sure that we are ready to go for this upcoming game. And I'm going to put 2 more energy into trait points as we work our way towards some new traits. From here, I'm just going to sim to our next game.
Hey, just calling to chat about the opportunity you have to take home a Champions League title. This is totally awesome, but for you, there's another piece at play here, and that is we can up your draft stock game in and game out. It is important for you to really dump everything you have, shift in and shift out to prove to these scouts that you're the pro player they want.
So for Swagger, we need to get 3 points. For Humble, we just need to maintain an 85 form score. And for Influential, we need to maintain an 80 form score. Let's take the X Factor point and try to get 3 points in the semis. We have 6 more energy to spend because we're through another week. So let's go ahead and spend our stuff. We're going to get that trait all the way up this time, I think. So we've unlocked a trait point, and with 2 more energy, let's go with the teammates here to upgrade our passing and go after that PK, which kind of screwed us in the World Juniors. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to sim the next game. I just want to see what happens here in BeAPro when you do that. We're still going to get some games in with the Belfast Giants, but I want to see what's going on. So we're going to sim this game, and I want to see what is said and what is done. So in the first period of this game, it is a 2-1 game, but we do score a goal. We're on the board. Let's go. We are down by 1. In the second period, it's now 4-3. There we go. We now have the lead. And in the third period, let's slow sim it and see what happens. And then, of course, we'll take a look at all the stats and see how we did as well. 12 minutes to play here in the third period. We're on the power play and not able to capitalize. That is a shame. 5 minutes to go as time is running out on Frölunda in this game. 2 minutes, 1 minute, and the game is over. In this game, taking a look, we had 2 points, which means we need 1 point in the next game to complete that challenge. Thrash shines in a 4-3 win over Frölunda. All right, cool. Let's advance to the next day. We have 6 more energy to spend. We also have an X Factor point and a trait point to look at. So we're going to spend the energy, and honestly, our health is looking pretty solid here. So maybe we go after X Factor here just to get on the board. Let's go with our brand. We'll do a little bit of everything here just to bump everything up a little bit and get us closer to our next tier. And the final one here, let's go with, let's keep going with the passing and offensive awareness. Now we have 1 X Factor point available, and we could actually unlock 1 X Factor. We could save our point and try and go after a different one later, but we could unlock no contest right now, so let's do it. No Contest overpowers opposing players with additional stick and arm strength and come out with the puck and increase speed and acceleration. Sounds good to me. No Contest unlocked and is now our second ability. All right, and now we can unlock a trait, and I think the one that we're going to go with is Skating, because that's really going to help out not only our acceleration and our speed, but our endurance, balance, and agility. That helps it all out. I think it makes sense. So there we go. We've unlocked our first trait. Champions Pressure. Yesy Thrash's Giants face must-win Frölunda HC. Let's hop in. And the challenge for us in this game is going to be get 1 point. If we do that, we complete the challenge. But of course, we want to win. All right, we're wearing number 92 for Belfast. All right, that's fine. So we win that first face-off. Let's go. A huge hit. That's how we want to start this. Unfortunately, the puck did not go the other way, though. What the hell happened there? Another big hit as we're throwing the body. I love to throw the body in this game. And here we go with the puck. We have it. No Contest activated there. I don't know if you guys seen that. Forehand, backhand off the post. Let's see if we can get into the offensive zone again here. A great opportunity doesn't happen for us. Now we have it. Shot. That one goes wide. All right, well, after our first shift, team plays pretty happy, probably from all the hits we were throwing out there. Everything else looks pretty average. And as we sim to our next shift, we're actually down by 1. Frölunda got a goal. That is not good. Let's see if we can get it back here before the end of the first period. As we cut in, we're in. Forehand, backhand, scores!
Well, he's answering the call with all of the expectations on him, James. And you know that you want eyeballs on you. You got to find a way to put the puck in the net. People are talking about him. He's elevating his stock. As a defender, it is so difficult to defend against power and strength. You combine that with a little bit of leverage and shielding of the puck, and man, you can be in trouble. As evident right here as he drives the net and finishes it off with a goal.
There we go. Tie game. And now we get it again. We split the D. A little Datsuk. No! What a great opportunity to make it a 2-1 game, but we can't bury it. There's a pass. A little 2-on-1 developing. Now going to be a 2-on-2, and he loses the puck. Get back. Here they come the other way. That's Theodore Niederbach with the puck. We get in, and we're able to stop that play. 7 seconds to play. One last rush. I have the puck, and here we go. We are in. Looking for the pass. Sends it through. It is blocked. And that'll do it for the first period. Your stats after 1, fairly similar. But we did get our 3rd point, and that's going to do it for the challenge. As we move on to our first shift of the second period here, we end up losing the draw. That's not good, but that's okay. We do already have a goal. We're on the board. Our player just got absolutely murdered. Let's go the other way. Oh my, wow, Dixon, what a save. There we go, there's a pass. Cassetti bringing it in. He gets it over to Kawaguchi, and the puck is not going to find the back of the net again. We're never going to get an assist. Scoring goals, maybe. Assists, never. All right, we're going to be finishing up that second period on the power play. And here's a look at the stats. They keep everything so damn close. A tie game heading into the third, well, on the power play. Let's get a goal. Here we go. He sends it through. Scores!
When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love to play off the rush here.
Our first ever assist with the controller. And the coach is thrilled as we take a 1-goal lead. As we sim to our next shift. 13:30 to play, 1-goal lead. Oh no, Cederquist on a break, he's in, all alone, scores! Just like that, we are tied. All right, let's see if we can get back on the board then. Make a little move, little spin, trying to get fancy, short side, not gonna go. Goalie read that pretty well. Walking around, let's pass that puck up top. Let's get in the front of the ice, maybe get a deflection chance. We pick it up and score!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. This is a tough goal for the goaltender as he's all over the map here, swimming in his crease, can't find the puck, and the puck goes in.
That's what I'm talking about. We got the lead back. As we sim on to our next shift here. There is 9:53 to play. We've actually scored another goal, and we're on the power play. As things are looking really good for the Giants right now. Oh my god, what a hit. Holy crap. For someone not known for throwing the body, we're doing a real job of hitting people. And now we go the other way with a 2-on-1, a breakaway for Cassetti. Cassetti's in, I'm with them. Cassetti, robbed by Johansson. That could have been the dagger. What a save by the Tendy, keeping his team in it. Here's a look at our coach feedback right now. Offense and team play have been outstanding. Defense has been pretty average, but that's fine. Let's sim to our next and probably final shift here. Not even gonna get a final shift. We're gonna win 4-2. That is awesome. Form score doing outstanding. Coach feedback doing really well here. Thrash superb in semifinal. Giants advance to the Champions Hockey League final on aggregate. We gotta spend our energy. Of course, we are a bit fatigued after that game, so let's go ahead and bump up our health a couple times. I think we'll be good there. We're gonna do another X Factor point here, get towards our next X Factor ability, and we have 2 energy left. Let's go with the passing and offensive awareness, and we'll bump that up. Let's sim to our next game, and it looks like we're actually gonna be getting some more energy. Is that true? And we do. We have lots of energy to spend. All right, I like it. Let's keep going here. Our health is at peak as we had to waste some time, I guess. We ended up getting a lot of stuff here. Let's go ahead and get the X Factor point all the way up. There we go. As we unlock an X Factor point. Let's get that teammate-like ability up even more here. Why not? Let's do a little bit of everything here. We might as well. We have the points to use them. We have full health here. Finals focus. Yesy Thrash previews Giants versus Rauman Luco. We want to win this title. We failed the objective of getting the World Junior Championship. Let's win this one. Our first shift comes about 2 minutes in. Nothing happening so far. We lose the puck there. That's not good. Good save there by Dixon. Here we go. This is our opportunity. Try and create a little bit of space. We're cutting in the middle of the ice here. Have it. Send it through. Oh my god, what a pickoff by Ikonen. Otherwise, it is a 1-0 game. Oh my god, we simmed the shift and we're down by 2? What happened? They didn't even get any shots on net. What happened? How did that happen? Hello? They didn't get any shots on net. Now we're in. On the forehand, backhand, saved by the goalie. What is going on in this game? Over to the 94 down there, Kawaguchi. We have it. We get bumped, but we keep the puck tied up here, trying to play it out. That's going to get stolen. Oh boy, shots are now 12-2. So it did update. It just didn't update initially. Shots are 12-2. We are getting dominated. As we sim to the end of the first period, oh dear god, at least we're on the power play, but it ain't looking good. Somehow, we're down 2-0 after 1. Now here's a look at the stats, and the shots are 12-3. This is not good. As we sim to start the second period, we can't capitalize on the PP. Alright, here's an opportunity for us as we try to get into the zone. Forehand, backhand, off the post! It's not gonna happen, man. I can just feel it. Here we go. Here's a chance, saved by the goalie. That was a great opportunity. But we just can't score. Simming on to our next shift sees the game be another power play for us. It's a short one, but we have a chance. Shots are now 17-8. It's just not looking great out here, boys. Good steal, though. Short side saved by Ranta. Steal. Shot. Blocked. All right. All right. I can't do everything myself here. See if we can set somebody up. There's a 1T. It goes wide. Down low. I have it. No, I don't. Why didn't you pass it to me? I'm getting selfish out there. As we sim on to our next shift, it's still 2-0. Here we go. Shot. Wide. A little wraparound. Oh, man. Saved by the goalie. Just didn't have enough speed to get around there. Shot. It's sitting there. We can't get a stick on it. Oh, my goodness. Less than a minute to play in the second. Still down by 2. There's a shot. It gets blocked. 30 seconds to go. We're in the corner here. Let's get a big hit. Awesome. Free that puck up. Come on, guys. Throw it on net. Let's go. There's a shot. It's blocked. Can't get to the open puck. And that looks like it's going to do it for your second period. Are we going to go back-to-back tournaments with Heartbreak? Your stats after 2. And as we sim into the third period here, our first shift still sees us down by 2. We got to get something going. Good steal. There we go. Send it through. Saved by Ranta. This goalie, man. This is unbelievable. That puck goes into the center of the ice to no one, and the puck is cleared. We sim into the third period here. 5 minutes to go. We're still down by 2. We didn't have a shift for the last 10 minutes. That's probably GG. Big hit there in the corner, trying to free some puck up. There's a block, and here we go. I have the puck. It's a 2-on-1. Gonna have to try and make a pass here. He's open. Gets it to him. Saved by Ranta. This is unbelievable. Anti-Ranta absolutely destroying us. That may be our final shift. That actually might be it. No, we're going on the 5-on-3 power play. Hold on. 5-on-3 power play. We're gonna pull the goalie. We've got to get at least one here. I turned the announcers back on so that way, if this is gonna be the end, we can actually hear the celebration. We win the face-off. There's a shot, deflection, not gonna go on Anti-Ranta, but a good steal. There goes the Tendy. Oh, come on, we gotta get this puck back, guys. There's the steal, shot, saved, rebound. Oh my God, it's not possible. Ranta is unbeatable. My draft stock's gonna drop because of Anti-Ranta. Shot, rebound, scores.
The team win, James, but I think he's disappointed here because he could just taste the shutout. He's had a fantastic game, one that he deserved and possibly earned. Just let that one go through.
It's not over yet. We're still on the power play. 48 seconds to go. 5-on-3 power play. We lose that draw, but we're able to block the dump in, and Olsen's going to pick it up and bring it in. He's killing some time. Guys, get on this guy. What are we doing? He's just wasting time. Oh my God, come on. Here we go. Here we go. No. It's 5-on-3, guys. I'm cherry picking. I need to stop. Go. Go. Oh my God, this could be a tie game. He's in. Save. Scores!
Making sure that they kept their team focused when they were in the hole, and look at them now. They're right back in it. It's amazing how quickly a game can change as their opponent had the lead right up to the dying seconds of this third period. But they put the press on, and they were able to get the equalizer. Now it's game on.
Oh my God. The coach is thrilled. The team is happy. It's a tie game heading into the end of the third period. We're simming the final 25, and I don't like it, but we are going to overtime. There's the stats after 3. It's time for overtime. Let's win this. As we sim, while on the power play, there is no goal, and we're coming out on the ice. Power play is just about over. Win the draw. We do. There's a shot. No, he doesn't shoot. What are you doing? Now the shot goes wide. He had a wide open opportunity to shoot that puck, and he didn't. And here we go. We have a chance. We're in. We get bumped. What a great hit and deep play there. Oh my. Here we go. An opportunity. Send it through. Saved by Anti-Ranta. Are you joking? Oh man, this goalie. We need this goal. 57 seconds to play. We win the faceoff. Not a ton of energy, and that pass doesn't come to us like I thought it was going to. The other team steals it. Shot saved by the goalie. Here we go. 2-on-2. I have it. Send it into the middle to Kawaguchi. I almost said Setaguchi. Shot saved by Ranta. Why are we playing Anti-Ranta, man? It looks like that's going to be our final shift. Is it going to be a shootout? Let's find out. Scores!
Bring your best to be the best at the right moment, and they did just that.
2 sets of tears on the ice. Tears of dejection at the other end. They're the champions. It's all tears of joy here, Cheryl.
It is tears of joy. I mean, all the sacrifice and the hard work works out for them, and no question they're the deserved victor in this series. But on the other side, you've got such a deflated group. They know it's over. They left it all on the ice. They can be proud of themselves, James, but it doesn't get them any further ahead today.
You've been a victor in big moments, and you've fallen in big moments. What does a moment like this mean here?
Well, I mean, your opponent has given you everything they had, so it's showing respect for your opponent in that handshake line. Sometimes it's just a look in the eye, sometimes it's a pat on the shoulder, and sometimes it's nothing. But you gotta do it. It's part of the game.
Cheryl, you've been a champion on plenty of occasions. What does a feeling like this mean?
Well, it's everything, right? It's everything you've worked for. It's all of the emotion bottled up into one. You know the process that has gone into the win, but when you can collect the trophy with your teammates, there's nothing like it.
Oh, we're gonna get the trophy. Let's go. There it is.
Passing the trophy around, and here we go.
And even we're smiling, James, because you can feel the energy. We can see it on their faces. The cheers, the Johns all around them. And for me, it's the anticipation of the next player waiting to hoist it.
The celebration continues, and they're going to pile in for the group team photo here.
And I just love this, James. It's just a relaxed look. It's emotional, of course, but what it spells to me is the fundamental respect to put the team goal first, and you can see it right there. They've all become champions.
Look at the smiles.
All right, we didn't win gold, and that was kind of anticlimactic there at the very end of the game, but the Belfast Giants are your CHL champions.
Congratulations on winning the Champions League. How does this feel at this point in your career?
Now, if we were able to use confidence, we would get 2 trait points, which would be huge. This time here, I think we're going to go with brand likability.
Now that the tournament's over, your success has allowed your draft ranking to go up. Do you have your sights set on the NHL draft now?
Again, if we had confident, legacy likability, and we would get 2 X Factor points there, that would be great. I think this time we're going to go with teammate likability. I'm thankful for the chance to improve my draft position, and I'll keep working hard. There are the conversation results from the press conference. Champions crowned. Thrash dominates in 3-2 final win over Rauman Loco. And I definitely said that wrong. Let's go ahead and advance some days here and see what happens. We can sim to the draft, but we're going to go day by day just in case we miss anything. We have energy to spend, so of course we're going to do that. Let's do 1 here because I don't think we're going to be playing much, but just in case it's needed, and we'll go ahead and do a little bit of everything. Here are the results of the draft lottery. The New York Islanders picking number 1. Will we be going number 1?
Started.
Every young hockey player dreams of getting to the NHL, and for you, that could be a reality at the upcoming NHL draft. What does that mean to you as you approach this?
Your responses in this interview will impact your draft score based on your current likability levels. Choose answers that align with your strengths, management, teammate, or brand. Selecting answers that match your high levels will boost your score, while mismatches could decrease it. Keep an eye on your likability meters for optimal decisions. We'll go with a dream come true for brand. And our draft stock goes down. All right, well,
What's gotten you to this point and what will make you an NHL player? What skills do you bring to the table?
I bring tons of energy and passion that can fire up the team and the fans. I like it. Let's go with that. All right!
We know there's different types of pressure that come from playing for a big market team versus a smaller market team. Do you have a preference?
I'm open to either. I just want to play and contribute. All right, that goes up a bit. Right now, our draft ranking is 5th.
You were selected to represent your country at the World Juniors. What did that mean to you, and what did you draw from the experience?
Gained a lot of experience. It was an honor wearing my country's jersey. It taught me the importance of teamwork. Let's go with playing against top international talent. Yeah. Okay, wait.
Thinking about your NHL career and what you want it to look like, are you a player who wants to move around, or do you see yourself as someone who wants to spend your entire career with one franchise?
I'm flexible. Just want to make the most of wherever I play. I'd love to build a legacy. I'd love to build a legacy. Yeah. There we go. This is, not going great.
Consider yourself a leader? Are you someone who sees yourself as a captain within the next 5 to 10 years?
I aspire to take on leadership roles and inspire others on and off the ice. Yep. How is that bad?
It's every young player's dream to get drafted and play in the NHL. As you go through this process, do you have a preference of what team selects you?
So if I pick the first one, my draft stock will go up by 1. When I pick the Atlantic, I can actually pick who I want to play for. So if I wanted to play for the Red Wings, I bet I could pick it, but I'm not going to. We're going to go for anyone.
That's all we have time for. Thanks, everyone.
Our draft stock went down by 7. What? Future focused, Thrash consensus top pick. Ready to work. We have some energy to spend before we get into the draft, and we're definitely going to get into the draft before we get out of here. We're just going to spend a little bit on everything except for health, because we don't need to for health, so that's good. Yeah, let's just go ahead and bump everything up a little bit, and we'll have 2 extra left over to go back over to trait. And here we go. Let's start the draft.
Dreams do come true. The pride in your parents' faces, the moment you've been waiting for. I bet you he doesn't even know what's going on right now. It must be a whirlwind. Long days at the rink, cold coffee, long road trips, sharing bus rides, staying in hotels with a bunch of your friends and former teammates, new teammates. Everybody cheering for you to take this moment to the next level. You're getting drafted. It's day 1. Day 2 is where the hard job begins. Enjoy today, but your journey to become a full-time NHLer only begun.
Dream realized. Thrash drafted 8th overall by the Seattle Kraken. That interview dropped us from 1 to 8. That is crazy. Let's advance a couple days here, see if there's going to be anything going on.
Congrats on getting drafted. Big moment for you and your family. How do you feel about where you ended up getting drafted?
If we had confident, we get another trait point. We don't, so let's go with the management likability.
I'm sure as you went through the combine and draft weekend in this overall process that you had a sense that there were a variety of teams interested in or considering drafting you. Did you have a sense that the team that ultimately selected you was where you might be headed?
If we had confident, we'd be able to get an X Factor point. We don't. We did management last time, so let's do brand likability. Absolutely, I had a feeling they'd pick me. I was destined to be part of this organization.
You've been drafted by a team that's often described as a bubble team. The talent on the roster is evident, but for whatever reason, they haven't quite been able to break through. Are you excited to join an organization where you might be one of the pieces that can help put them over the top?
We would get an energy if we had confident here. We don't. We're going to go with brand likability again. I'm the piece they've been missing. I'm ready to push us into playoff territory.
Hey, congrats on getting drafted. This is a huge accomplishment. You should be proud of yourself. Now just make sure you keep working so you can prove all these other teams wrong.
Wow, thanks, Macklin. I really appreciate you reaching out to us. Confident would have given us a trait point. We're going to go with teammate likability. I'm proud of this accomplishment and ready to prove myself. All right, that's where we're going to leave it for today. The video does well. You guys want to see more of it, I will absolutely do some more Be a Pro here on the channel. I appreciate you watching. We went all the way from the beginning to getting drafted by the Seattle Kraken, 8th overall. Next up is the preseason. I appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow right here on the channel with another video. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to see some more Be a Pro, make sure you leave a like. Anyways, y'all, thanks for watching. Stay frosty.